You are watching Access LaPorte County Channel 97. Coming up next is the August 18th meeting for the Michigan City Licensing Board. You can find more information for this meeting by visiting www.accesslaportecounty.org.
Everybody's ready. Let's call this meeting to order. So we'll call the meeting of the Michigan City Licensing Board to order and get a roll call of the members.
Dwayne Seifert.
Here.
Dakota Euler.
Here.
Hashem Khalil.
Here.
Mark Panicha.
Here.
Joe Core is not here.
All right, we have a quorum, so we'll continue on. Thank you. The first order of business is the approval of the minutes from our previous meeting. Motion approved.
Second.
Motion made, seconded. Any questions? If not, all in favor?
Aye.
So moved. Old business. None.
Yeah.
New business. We've got some licensing applications. 3 of them. So we have an application here from Justin Baca, looking for an electrical license. Works out of Henderson, Nevada, doing work as Universal Solar Direct. It's his only address is Henderson, Nevada. The company address is out of Indianapolis. He's got, he has paid his money, his fee, we assume. See, that's, again. So we're going to go on the assumption he's paid it because he is signed here. He's got a certificate of liability, which seems to be in order. It's up to date. He has taken the master's test on July 15th to 25 and has passed it. Ooh. He's got a letter, but
All 3 of them are like that.
are they? He's got 3 letters. They're all from his business. The first one is qualified. His first one's very hard to read, but he recommends him as qualified, experienced electrician. He's been employed with my company for the past 11 years.
Are they all 3 his company? The company?
Yeah. That's Universal Solar.
Yeah.
And Universal Solar.
We've been denying those.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I make a motion that he turns in the 3 letters of recommendation as asked for in the bylaws.
So denial or?
Well, yeah, I guess, yeah, he's denied until he
Gets the right.
he needs to
proper letters.
denied until he resubmits the denied until he resubmits the proper letters of recommendation.
Yep.
I'll say.
Motion been made and seconded to deny the application. Any questions? If not, all in favor?
Aye.
So moved.
We don't need to talk about it. We've gone over it the last 2-3
Yeah,
meetings.
exactly.
It's what it is. So,
And I
yeah.
had some discussions today. I'll let you know what I found out today. David Nedeff, doing work as Nedeff Construction LLC in Michigan City, Indiana. Again, looking for an electrical license. He has paid, we're going to assume once again, he has paid his application fee. He has a certificate of liability that seems to be in order by the date. Evidently, he's got a certificate of contractor also as a building contractor. Here's another workman's comp. He's taken the master's test June 12th of 25 and has passed it. Big B Coffee, to whom may concern, I'm writing highly recommend David Nedeff of Nedeff Construction. Over the course of our work together, David has consistently demonstrated a level of professionalism, attention to detail, and dedication to high-quality craftsmanship that's truly exceptional. One of David's most impressive qualities is his attention to detail, whether it's ensuring that materials meet exact specs or double-checking the finishes. David consistently goes above and beyond to deliver outstanding outcomes. Moreover, David is a professional, reliable, respectful, and easy to work with. He brings a solutions-oriented mindset to challenges, is always focused on client satisfaction. I wholeheartedly recommend him to anyone seeking reliable, top-tier construction services. His integrity and commitment to excellence set him apart from the industry. Jacob Moonaghan, franchise owner of Big Tree Coffee, LaPorte County. Wintrust Commercial Banking, June 20th, 25. To whom concerned, I'm writing to provide details of my experience working on various projects with Dave, who operates and runs NetF Construction. I categorize Dave as follows: a person of high integrity. If he commits to something, he's reliable. Strong, timely, and honest communicator. This behavior has created a strong level of trust in working with Dave. He's high quality performance. I've encountered many contractors in my 3+ decades of owning a home. Dave's work is top notch, and he's very experienced as an electrician, a carpenter, and general handyman. Fair pricing. I always felt that Dave's fee has been fair for the work performed, and I've known Dave for 8 years. I've gotten to know how much he appreciates and supports his family. He's dedicated to his children and his spouse. For a perspective, I'm a 35+ year commercial banker and meet multiple clients every day as a lender. One key element we're always evaluating is the character of the borrowers to whom we make loans. With this said, I would highly recommend Dave as a person and craftsman. Thank you, Candace Lenti, Wintrust Commercial Banking. McKee Investment Corp., LLC. I'm writing to wholeheartedly recommend David Nadeff for any electrical worker position he may be seeking. I've had the pleasure of knowing and working with him for at least the last 10 years in both the residential and commercial setting. He's a highly skilled electrician with a deep understanding of electrical systems, safety protocols, and local building codes. He's successfully completed numerous projects ranging from rewiring homes, upgrading commercial residential panels, and performing system diagnostics, always delivering high quality results on time. Beyond his technical skills, David is reliable, respectful, and communicative professional. He interacts well with clients, colleagues, and contractors alike, and consistently go above and beyond to ensure customer satisfaction. I'm confident Dave will be an asset to any team or project, and it's the reason I intend to use him on my new home build. Should you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Robert McKee, owner, McKee Investment Group, LLC.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Any questions? If not, all in favor?
Aye.
Those are the letters
Right.
that
So
we're
Those
looking
are
for.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what it said,
Pretty
professionals in
much
his area.
exactly. Talking about his integrity and things, that's what we're looking for. Christopher H. Duffney from Aitkin, Minnesota, doing work as Duffney Refrigeration out of Aitkin, Minnesota. Obviously, it's an HVAC contractor license that he's looking for. He has paid his money. We even have a check number on that one. He's got a certificate of liability insurance that is good. He has taken the test, master mechanical test, and passed it. He took it on August 4th of 25, and result was pass. He's got a letter here from Gustav Larson, Innovative Solutions from Duluth, Minnesota. It's with great pleasure I recommend Chris Duffney. I have known and worked with Chris for 30 years, and I've been supplying him with HVAC parts, equipment, and refrigeration equipment through all those years. Chris has always conducted himself as a true professional. Chris has consistently gone above and beyond to ensure the job is finished to the highest standards, and I wholeheartedly endorse Chris and Duffney Refrigeration to do work in or for Michigan City, Indiana. Don Effenhaus, Territory Manager. Denny's Detailing from Atkin, Minnesota. My name is Dennis Rushmeyer. I've known Chris Definitely since high school, back in 1981. We've always been friends for all these years. Best man both weddings. He rents office space for his company from me, where I have my business in Atkin, Minnesota. I've even done work with him off and on through the years when help was needed to get jobs done. He's honest, fun. He has been honest, fun, and a hunting partner for 40 years. Always had safe working conditions when I was on his jobs. Dennis Rushmeyer.
You threw in just enough of this.
Yeah.
More than just a hunt.
Yeah. The Landing Bar and Grill from Atkin, Minnesota. My name is Kerry Steese, and I have been the bar manager at Landing for 10 years, which has given me the privilege of knowing Chris for a long time. He's one of the most genuine, hardworking guys I know. He's always reliable. You can pick up the phone, and he either has an answer for you for your question or on his way to fix it. He's the kind of guy you would hope to have working for you, because you won't have to worry if the work is done. You'll know it's done right. It's been my honor working with him. I'm happy to know it's a lasting relationship, and I'm happy to know that it's a lasting relationship with him and his business. Sincerely, Kerry Steese, manager of the Landing. And we have another one here from Minnesota Air. Here's a letter of recommendation for Chris Duffney and his team at Duffney Refrigeration. I've sold several new construction and retrofit projects to Chris over the last 7 years. He's always been a good customer to me and my team. He's an asset for anyone looking for a dependable HVAC contractor who delivers promises with integrity and responsibility. Mike Spears. We went that far. Here's another one. Last one, JCF Companies from Pine City, Nevada. Please accept this letter as confirmation. I've hired Duffney Refrigeration many times over the last years at 3 different companies that I was project manager with, and he's always provided quality workmanship with excellent time management. They've always adhered to schedules, worked well with all inspectors, and delivered an exceptional product that allow me to continue to hire them. Highly recommend Chris for any future project. Eric Harsey, project manager, JCF Companies LLC.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion been made, seconded. Any questions? If not, all in favor?
Aye.
So moved. I just noticed now they did put paid on top of all those. Any other new business? Public comment?
I need to ask
We have a
question?
guest? Yes.
Okay. So I actually submitted an HVAC thing with you guys back in June. I had everything there, found out that it was denied because my date of my test fell within, I think it was 3 years and 3 months or something that I'd taken it, and it didn't make the criteria of 3 years. The problem I'm running into is Pearson VUE does not allow you to retake a test that has already been passed in the state of Indiana. Only if you live in Nevada, Kentucky, or one other place. So I'm trying to figure out what I need to do to resolve that, since I can't retake the test that needs to be retaken.
Be honest, you were part of a discussion this morning we had in the inspection department, and I brought that up to them. They said they had never heard that before, and I know we have sent. You're not the first one for us to say, "Hey, your license, your exam time exceeds what we have to have 3 years," and it's never been a problem. So we don't know where that's coming from.
I sent them a copy of, because I chatted with the bot and then he put a person on, and they told me I couldn't retake it on there because they wouldn't email, because when I saw it on the phone, they wouldn't email me that, but they told me, they said, go online, ask that question, and it'll get answered, then you can copy. So I copied all that, stating that. The first gentleman I talked to told me I couldn't take it. I did talk to Lay, said, oh yeah, you can retake it. And then, so I called back to schedule it, and they said, you can't schedule it. And I got the same guy. He's like, I've been here for 14 years. It's never been allowed. So I'm stuck. I don't know what, because Pearson VUE will not let me schedule another test because they're telling me I can't schedule a test that I've already passed.
You're going to have to, because that's above and beyond what we've got here, because we have no interaction with you or the ICC here.
Because I called ICC too, and they said that I shouldn't need to redo a license, that it should be a jurisdiction thing. That's what the ICC told
Well,
me.
it is a jurisdiction.
Yeah, but
Our jurisdiction says that.
Yeah, but ICC's like, well, they should have their own test. And I'm like, I don't know, but this is what they're saying. And then, so then I was, like I said, I called Pearson View to try to take the test, and they won't allow me to take the test. So
You're gonna-
I'm,
Yeah, I understand.
because
your
they said it's
problem.
illegal in the state of Indiana to retake a test.
I don't know how it can be illegal to take an exam when our city ordinance says you have to do it. So, but I can tell you that you're gonna have to work with the inspection department because
Because
this board has nothing to do with the testing. The testing is done prior to anything being sent to us. That's why all we can do is say, yes, he took the test and it passed, or he didn't pass.
Yeah, 'cause
We
I
don't-
have that.
We don't schedule the test. Anybody can take a test without coming up here first. I guess that's what
Yeah,
I'm trying
because
to.
I mean, I took mine on 4/14 of 22, so that's now
Yeah,
4 months past whatever. But I mean, they're basically, I got a statement, I mean, this is from Pearson View, and it says,
So President, can I ask-
candidates are not allowed to retake a previous
my
past
question.
exam. Exceptions in the Kentucky jurisdiction, you can retake a previous past, and Nevada has the only exception of this rule. So,
yeah. We're asking you to make, we're doing it to make sure that you're current with all the, but again, do you have a question?
I do. You're saying that it's illegal in the state of Indiana?
that's what they told me it was illegal to retake a test I've already, or it wasn't allowed by the state of Indiana to retake a test I've already passed.
When you went on the site
Oh, it's
itself,
weird.
did they send you an Indiana code referencing what they are saying?
They didn't, because they only gave me, I can show you exactly what they gave me. This is from Pearson View. Because it would only let me ask questions. And then when I asked the question, if I can retake a previous test, this is what they came back.
Please give it to the president.
Yeah,
Just wanna
okay,
make
sorry.
sure that
Yeah, I
I
mean,
get it.
I don't know, there's
And
the
I'll see
page
if there's
before,
more.
but
It's really, I guess maybe we're getting caught up in semantics here. We're not asking you to retake a test. We're asking you to take the latest test, which I don't know that what you took before was the latest test. Because we're
because they're
going
just saying it's the
by,
master mechanical that I've already passed.
which one we're going by.
Which is
The
here.
ICC.
Yeah, but remember there was, we,
The weird thing is we've had multiple times where people missed it by a month or two.
And that's the reason I came here today. 'Cause I'm
And they
like,
took it. As far as I know, they took it.
Because I've been in the building department like 4 times trying to,
yeah, it's a G16.
and they keep telling me, well, they don't have anything to do with it. I gotta talk to you
If that's
guys.
the
And I'm
last
like,
one or not.
I just wanna take the test so I can, because I got a brand new build going. I'm already registered with you guys in my plumbing license. I've done the pre-rough for that, but next
See
month,
if he
like the
has his
3rd,
one.
Yeah.
he's ready for HVAC rough, and I'm going, I've been dealing with this since June trying to,
You don't have a copy of what test you took, do you? Your
test is right there.
test result?
is there a different test that you're applying
Yeah,
for?
see,
No, it's the master mechanical test.
See, this is an F29.
But they're telling me this, it's a
And we're taking-
G29.
and we're taking-
And they're telling me the same test, it's just they updated the book from the 14 code to the
G16.
16
Well, that's what
code.
we're after, though.
I know, but they won't, they told me I couldn't take the G29 because I took the F29. That's what I'm saying. I'm stuck in a hard
G16,
spot here.
yeah.
Because I just want to get registered with you guys, whatever I got to do.
Well, I understand. I
So
understand.
so I don't know if the city needs to
That's.
call and say, look, is it?
That's kind of how they left it this morning, was somebody's going to have to get a hold of them and find out what's going on. But because we can't really help you at this point. I guess that seems like a cop-out because you're not getting any help from them either. But we have nothing to do with View or ICC.
Yeah.
Who do you think would be the one from the city to call? Sue needs to call them.
Somebody from the inspection department.
Needs to call and say, well, is this true? And if it's not, I mean, if it is true that they won't let you take it, then something's going to have to be done because you can't just say.
I talked to the gentleman that's up front. I can't think of his name right now.
The question that I have, I guess, do you have something in writing from them that they are denying you the test?
Yeah.
I mean, that was just with the chat. I mean, this was the person that came on because that's the only way I can get it in writing is to do it on the online through Pearson View. Like go to the chat thing and they put the person on, and I was going back and forth, and they're the ones said no, I couldn't.
So in that chat,
Yeah. Did you see
they're
that
saying
part?
that they can't.
Yeah.
You-
Did you
said I
see
can't
that
take
part
that.
on
And you
there? They won't
requested
let
the
'em-
G,
That's crazy.
not the F.
Yeah, it was,
Well,
he sent me all
the master mechanical.
the chat thing, the
I
whole
mean-
sequence of the chat. But
Right.
If it's
don't-
true, then I guess the city's gonna need to do something with, I mean,
yeah,
we'd have to.
I mean,
Well,
I'm
if it's
registered
true,
in Michigan,
you-
I'm registered in like 6 different jurisdictions. I'm like, I've never had this problem. So I'm like, I just wanted to come today and go like,
yeah.
can you guys tell me, give me some guidance on which direction I need to go? 'Cause
I would suggest that you go back up to the inspection department and talk to Sue Downs. Don't talk to
Because
just
up front, they told me to get them this copy, email it to them, and then I just haven't heard anything. It's crickets.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
Well,
like,
there is something going on with our code and or Pearson or Indiana code.
yeah.
yeah.
I would like to know, I
Yeah.
guess, as a, you
So
know,
that's what I'm
I
thinking.
really,
If they maybe
It's
they
a-
need to get our attorney to call
sure,
them.
Sure.
What's going on?
yeah.
This is not you're not the first one we've had to do this with. I mean, this is.
And
I
nobody,
won't say it's a lot. It happens a lot, but we have sent people back just.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, I've been doing this 27 years and I've never, ever
Yeah.
ran into anything like this.
Yeah.
That's the reason I'm like just questioning, like, can I get guidance? Which I don't seem like. I
Can
still
you
have-
take that test at any other state? In any other state? Can you select a different state?
Maybe. I never even thought about trying to select a different state.
So what if you select a different state? I'm not quite sure why Indiana is an issue, but my question, I guess, what if you selected a different state? Okay, you need to take the test.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, it's almost like that doesn't make any sense.
doesn't make
It
it.
doesn't
Yeah,
make any
and that's
sense.
the thing. I've been sitting there beating my head off the concrete going,
I think that the Pearson View person that you're talking to, yeah,
I've talked to 6
chat.
different ones.
But it's
And
a-
on the phone, I've talked to 6 different
But you have
ones.
one tell you that.
You have
Yeah, I had one tell me I can, one tell me I
Yeah,
can't, then I have another one tell me I can't, then I have another one tell me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I just need a straight answer.
Yeah.
Because when I went to like, all right, just schedule my test. They're like, oh, well, we can't schedule your test because you've already taken it. I'm like,
because of Indiana, or you already taken it?
because they said in here, they said you cannot take a test you've already passed. You cannot retake a test you've already passed.
In any state,
They didn't say state on that. They just said I couldn't retake a test I've already passed.
but it's a different test that you're taking. You took
But
that.
they say it's the same test. It's just, I don't know.
And that's the whole purpose
I know.
of why that's in there. We want to make sure that the people that come in, whether it be electrical or heating, are up to date with the latest code, and that's
Within
why
the
that
3
3-year
years.
thing is in there. And so that's, to me, what they're telling you is kind of silly. That means if you took the test 20 years ago, you can't take it again. Come on,
Right.
something doesn't
Right.
make
Something's
any
not
sense here.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So with us, we're not, if I can speak about it, it's not that we're blowing you off or anything.
No.
We're just going by our laws that were
Yeah.
set forth. And
I
it says if
completely
you
agree with that.
hadn't taken it in 3 years, we're supposed to deny it. And then just like you heard earlier, it clearly states they have to be 3 letters of recommendation
Yeah.
from reputable business in your area.
I don't do my own
They
business.
just, yeah, they
I
sent,
had like
yeah, they sent them
State
who they work
Farm.
with. But I guess what I'm getting at is we're just a checks and balances.
Yeah, just to check
We're
the
so that
results.
somebody in the city hall can't just give out a license to somebody.
Well,
we're-
that's the reason.
yeah.
That's the reason I thought I'd come here to see what.
I think it's crazy.
I think it's crazy.
It's crazy.
because I'm like, I don't care if I got to go take the test. I'll take the test. My problem is I got this job coming up, and
Yeah.
So I don't know how-
I'm
I don't-
like running out of
as
time.
a-
Like even when I take the test, like I can't get approved till next month on the 15th.
As a board, I don't know what we would do to help.
I mean,
I don't know.
basically, what I'm gonna have to do is just find somebody locally and sub my job to them is what I'm gonna have to
I would
do.
get in there first, and like I said, we talked about it this morning. I was in there for other issues, and I just asked what was going on.
Okay.
And
Well,
they just couldn't believe it, and so somebody in there you know, they agreed that they
Doesn't
need
make
to
any
call
sense, you know.
They
It
need
doesn't
to
make
call-
any
Doesn't.
sense.
And I'm just like,
Yeah.
the ICC and find out why this is happening and how we're going to get around this thing. So there's new people in there, but Sue is the building commissioner. She pretty well makes the final.
Just talk to Sue.
She's sometimes hard to get a hold of, but
Yeah.
she will.
okay,
I would go in there tomorrow morning at
I will be there first
8:30,
thing.
9 o'clock.
Yeah.
See if we can catch her.
I think you need to have something in writing
Yeah.
from Pearson View. If I'm in your shoes, this is what I would do. I would get something very heavy in writing, not a chat.
Well, they will not email you anything.
Well,
They just won't. Because I tried.
when you
multiple times.
apply, what happened? Does it say you're denied in the screen?
I was talking to a live person when I was trying to.
No, what I'm saying, I guess, if you apply right now, does it give you a denial?
I wouldn't know because that's what I'm saying. I never applied online. I was calling because I had to see when the dates were.
Did you tell them
I
that
would
you were already
apply.
taking a test, or did they look it up?
They looked it up by my numbers at the bottom, my whatever numbers they're called.
Maybe the number on your
That
test.
registration number or your validation number. They looked it up by that, and they're like,
I wouldn't give them that.
Right. I would apply.
well, because you have to have a candidate number too.
Well, that's
If they
okay.
pull my candidate number, they're going to see that.
No, you don't have to put your candidate number. Get a new one. Get a new.
Okay.
Apply like you're applying new.
Okay.
And that's my point, I guess, that the denial
Act
needs
like
to-
I've just never taken
There you
it
go.
before and
Yeah.
see what happens.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then get the denial from the screenshot, and at that time you have something.
Okay.
You see what I mean? Now you have something. And you can show that to the city attorney or,
Yeah, and then
or
make
the state, actually, for
Yeah.
that matter, to change that law.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
that's what I would do. I would apply. Just
Yeah, you,
don't give them any numbers.
Like I said,
don't
at
give
this
them anything.
point, I
But
think I'm hiring somebody else because there's no way I'm going to get done time for this project, and I'm going to hold it up. And,
be careful with that shadow, though. Be careful hiring somebody and you doing the work.
no, I'm not going to do the. I'm not going to do the work. I'm only going to do the
Right.
plumb. I mean, I already got the plumbing on it, so
Oh, I see.
I'm going to be there doing the plumbing anyway. But
Sure.
if I can't pull an HVAC license, I'm not going to do the work. I mean, that's the reason
yeah.
That's the reason I have a Michigan license because I don't want to go to jail. So I pull all my permits.
I appreciate
Every
that.
day I pull permits.
I don't get it. The only thing is, I'm almost wondering if you opened a can of worms nobody knew about. Like if somebody else went to reapply again, they just reapplied, and somehow you got into some weird thing where,
Looping.
like, you gave them too much information from the past, like a test, and they're all of a sudden it's telling you not to take it again or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's
Just
the
apply
craziest thing.
Just apply completely new.
I'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'll try.
Yeah.
I mean, with this
And I'll talk to
with this
Sid.
being drug out the way it was with you, I'm sure they could probably do a thing where we all kind of know what's going on. Where maybe if there was a phone call, we could all say, like you've done.
it's kind of up to across
Yeah.
the office though for them
Yeah.
to come back and tell us something. That,
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Well, I mean, I'm going to beat the ground on this and figure out
Yeah.
what I can do.
Sorry, we're not trying to. I wish I could help you. I feel bad you going through all this, but
Well, no.
we're as
Yeah,
far as
I
us.
understand. We got to follow. We got to follow what we
Yeah.
got to follow. I just needed some guidance on like what direction do I go from here because I'm tired of getting told different things by everybody I talk to. And I'm like, what direction? And I think that's a good idea. Just apply and
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
that's kind of what I brought up to this morning. I wanted to find out where it was at too because I didn't reply back to your last email because I didn't know what the heck to tell
Yeah.
you.
And I'm.
So hey,
And when I was down there, they had told me they told me to send all that over. They said, get that and send it to us and we'll look into it. And then I never heard anything from them either, so.
Well, they've
I
done the testing facility too, so I can appreciate the inspection department saying that they don't know what to do.
Yeah, no, and that's the reason I thought, well,
I remember that when he sent it in, it was only a month back then. It was a month late or whatever.
Yeah.
And we had talked about this too. Is like, all right, so you're a month. The next guy's a month and a week. Then it's a
And-
month and two.
and I
or
fully
two, you know what I'm
understand
saying?
that.
Yeah. So we're trying, but that's as far as us. maybe they say it in the wrong place because we're just checks and balances to make sure that somebody's not handing out license to people
Right.
without. It's supposed to go through us so that we say, yeah, he had all his stuff.
Yeah.
and-
No, and I appreciate that because I'll tell you what, there's a lot of
but I think you're.
townships
I
that are
think you,
very hacked together on stuff. I walk in some
Yeah.
places, I'm just like shaking my head. And go,
Yeah.
and I apologize, but I'm ignorant for the test as far as how. I mean, how you can take it too. They don't offer it online now, do they?
No.
It's- you have to go.
No,
in.
like last time.
I thought you had.
So
to
it's
go
like
in.
you got to go. Maryville was a testing site.
Yeah.
Chicago and
Valpo, I think, has got one. I thought.
I don't.
No?
I think Maryville was closest.
Oh,
to me.
okay.
Maryville and
I've asked that question several
Schaumburg.
times too.
Schaumburg is where I took it.
Do you know when
first
the
time.
next test is?
I think
It's sometimes this month.
Because if I mean, if you did the test, the city would speed it up for you.
Well, because
so
I mean,
you don't
they
have
give
to
you
sit
paper
and wait.
right then and there, whether you passed or not.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Well, if you pass the test, send it right away to the city, or they will
Yeah.
send it to us, or send it to Dwayne, and Dwayne will circle it around, I guess, to make sure that
yeah.
we can get you going, I guess, right away.
So maybe you'd make the time frame then if you just like
Yeah,
you said,
if I-
like him, just
it-
take the first
As
test
long
you
as
can
there's something
take,
available,
and
yeah.
don't put all the other information down. Just
That's
act,
what I'm
act
trying.
like you've never done there, and
Yeah.
then if you haven't on that, I don't know. I mean, they're really
Just
It's-
put your middle name. There's
My middle name is my first name.
that's crazy though.
Well, I appreciate it.
sorry we couldn't help you
No,
anymore.
I appreciate all the input because I mean, it gives me at least some
The
strategy to.
and the last thing I'd say about it, nobody else has ever come back to say that. So I don't know what you did that it just raised some flag where they're like, you can't take that again. I mean, it doesn't even make sense, but nobody else has ever said
Because
that.
all I did was call Pearson View to like schedule a test and like you can't take it. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
This doesn't. I mean, that's how the whole thing started. And so I'm just like snowballing.
Yeah, this
So-
doesn't make any sense.
Okay. All right.
Best-
Well, that
best
gives
of
me some
luck.
directions I can go.
Yeah.
But I think he's right. I think that'd be your first.
Yeah,
just
try
try
to just
that,
go on
and
and
then
see what happens.
and then if you still don't, then I don't talk to city attorney or something. I mean, it's not. Yeah.
Okay. And I'll talk to.
But you would have that though if they deny. It would say denied or whatever,
Yeah.
and then you could just say, "Look, this is, yeah."
This is it.
So,
This,
Yeah.
All right. Appreciate it.
Good luck to you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thanks for coming
yeah.
up.
Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry, you're being drugged through this, but
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Used to
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
sounds like something would happen to me. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's a strange situation, but all right. Any other public comment? Hearing none. Any
Motion
other
to-
business?
Motion to adjourn.
That's the one
Second.
we're looking for. Motion made, seconded to adjourn. Any questions? If not, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So moved. We're over.